something that we do, and this would come out of that 2%, is we would have a PR firm. First, a little bit about marketing. We're very aggressive with our marketing messages, and this is in conjunction with C Media, but we have a very effective, proven marketing advertising campaign. You as an owner, if you have a place that you'd like to advertise in, you basically let us know what sizes you'd like the ad to be, and we're going to adjust, and you'll work directly with our marketing folks to get the ad exactly the way you want, and we'll send it to you to forward on to your advertising, whether it's a PTA meeting or wherever it is. We're going to work with you to make sure that marketing message is as impactful as we possibly can. We give advice, counsel, and guidance in where to spend your marketing dollars. We've been doing this for quite some time. We've done a lot of trial and error, a lot of School of Hard Knocks. We've run and are still running a couple of corporate territories, so we've got a lot of bottom-up knowledge. So when you go to spend some money, we're going to make sure, especially early on, that you're going to only spend money in places that we've tested and we've found to be very effective. And if you come up with additional places to spend money, run them by us, because there's a good possibility that we may or may not have done that in the past. And that's really what we help is guiding, making sure that you're spending money where you're going to get the most bang for your buck, again, keeping that cost per lead down as much as possible. If you look at this small business opportunities, this really was our PR company that has done very good, been very successful in getting us into a couple of nice, just nice plug opportunities. This one is one that's actually, you're looking at the future there. It's small business opportunities coming out here in February and March. This next one is Richmond Times dispatched our newest franchisee out in Richmond. Actually had a really nice article done on him. So if anyone's interested in getting a copy of that article, just let me know, and I can forward you the link or just forward you the article in general. But I would be more than happy to do that. To give you a little bit about what we're looking for at franchisees, we're not looking for someone to sit back as a semi-absentee owner. We really want someone who's going to get involved in this business, who really wants to build a business, not just buying themselves a job. We want someone that can sit back and determine how they want to grow this business and execute on it. We want folks that are going to be comfortable marketing. Early on, the phone is going to ring as a result of marketing. People aren't going to know who you are, and the only way to get that phone ringing up front is to get out there and market. And marketing really is an investment. It's not a cost. It's really an investment. And the way we've done it is we've turned it into a variable investment that's directly related to sales. So as long as you can keep your close rates up, we're pretty good at keeping your marketing costs per lead as low as possible. We want folks that are going to be comfortable working within a proven system. We want them sales-driven and driving revenue using sales programs. We want you to be a good communicator, willing to learn as well as comfortable following an established system. And probably the most important one is customer service focus. Should have been probably the top bullet point up there. Our owners are expected, again, to manage that business, day-to-day business, and that's the lead. It's really, we'd like early on for the owners to run a majority of the appointments, just so you get a flavor for what it takes to go into folks' homes and sell. And then over time, you're going to be bringing on sales designers, and we've found that stay-at-home mom, part-time, 1099 stay-at-home moms become phenomenal designers for us. And that Wish portal allows the moms to put in whatever topsy-turvy soccer schedules they have and keep everything straight. Where if you have a mom that says, this week I can only work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, next week I can only work on Sunday, the week after that I can only work on Tuesday, it's okay with you. Basically, they put in their availability into the Wish portal, and when the phone rings, we're going to book appointments for the times that they're available. So it becomes these stay-at-home moms become just a phenomenal, we found to be a phenomenal resource, especially if they've professional that has exited the workforce and have chosen to raise kids, typically end up being just outstanding designers for us. We want the owners going to need to manage installation partners. We already have programs in place with a couple of national handyman companies, but it really it becomes a 1099 contractor that will be doing the installation. And one of the questions we get is, how do you have good installers and reliable installers? Because to stay reliable and handyman in the same sentence are almost an oxymoron. But we have a very effective program for the installer for you. Really, the installer has to be an authorized installer and need to come to training, and we recommend that they pay for their own way to training. Basically, if you've got an installer who's paid money to come to Atlanta for 2 days' worth of training, you've got someone who you can rely on. And again, we've got a very effective installation program where the installers, they do pretty well. I'd say an average installer, they're probably looking at somewhere between $50 to $60 per hour is going to be a typical rate of what they get. Our secret sauce, if the drawers, if the glide outs have been measured correctly, it literally is a 3 to 7 minute installation per drawer. So the installers really have an opportunity, if it's measured correctly, to really do well and get these installed very quickly. And of course, the faster they go, the more they make, because we pay them a fixed percentage. But we also want the owner, again, to oversee the marketing efforts. Ramp up expectations. Because the overhead is a variable cost, the sales cycle is very fast. We really expect owners to cash flow very quickly, and cash flow positive also very, very quickly. That really is kind of the end of the presentation. Kind of next steps, if this sounds like something that would be of interest to you, first step would be an initial phone meeting with me, and I'd give you more detail. We glossed over everything here, but give you more detail about the business. We'd send you out one of our marketing kits, give you a little bit more about the business model. We are going to ask you to fill out an application. It really shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. It's really the Federal Trade Commission require that we make a reasonable determination that folks aren't stretching themselves thin financially, as well as we'd like to see a rearview mirror of kind of what your backgrounds are, because this, as much as you're checking us out, we're checking you out. And along the same lines, early in your process of due diligence and discovery, we want folks to come out and visit with us. We have these open houses, discovery days, typically once a month out in Atlanta, and they're one day, drink through the fire hose of information, a lot of information in a very short time. We really want folks to walk away from that day with a better understanding of what a day in the life of an owner is going to be like. And the next one we have coming up here is February 4th. But again, before we ask someone to come down and visit with us, we'd want to go through the application process and just make sure that we're all on the same page, that it would be a good fit. Coming out of Discovery Day, assuming you think you're a good fit for us and we think we're a good fit for you, we want you to start calling franchise owners. And that's really where the rubber meets the road. Is now we've given you an overview of what a day in the life of an owner is going to be like. And if you still think it's something that is going to fit you, we want you to pick up the phone and actually validate and verify what we've said to you is reality out there. And I think you'll really like the answer when you do call our franchise owners. But we'll finalize on territories, sign the franchise agreements, and then it's open up your new business. Again, this was a very short overview. We covered a lot of information, just kind of glossed over a lot of information. If it sounds like something of interest, I'd welcome the opportunity to chat with you further. My contact information is right there on the screen. I think most of you probably got my email as well. So I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.